So most psychedelic drugs like LSD or mescaline or DMT, in ayahuasca, are agonists at pretty much like a limited number of serotonin receptors. And there seems to be, specific agonist action at 5-HT2A receptors that seems to be most linked to the psychedelic effects, the hallucinogenic effects of psychedelics. So it's actually quite interesting how serotonin is a very complex neurotransmitter system with 15 receptor subtypes that are targets, of serotonin, endogenously. Almost all of these actually are GPCRs, or metabotropic receptors, and so is 5-HT2A. Some of the psychedelics actually also act as agonists a bit of 5-HT2C receptors, but agonist action at 5-HT2A seems to be directly related to their hallucinogenic effects. And there's some really interesting recent research on how it biases the agonism towards the initiation of a specific biochemical cascade and away from another biochemical cascade that could also be activated, by serotonin, the endogenous neurotransmitter acting at 5-HT2A receptors. So it's actually kind of interesting. It seems to shift, activity, away from a more, diverse, set of biochemical cascades to biochemical cascades towards, just the stimulation of one. So, but just remember, for the class that psychedelics, really have significant impact, by acting, as agonists at 5-HT2A receptors, just one, of the 15 different receptor subtypes for serotonin in our brain.